Beano Chunks, I'm trying to start my packing video. Doesn't give a shit.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my packing video on when you're studying abroad for a year or more. So first I started out with everything in my closet and I separated into 3 piles. What I did want, what I maybe wanted, and what unfortunately had to stay home. After my closet, I moved on to my drawers with all my leggings, my pants, my t-shirts, etc. And I did the same thing. What I did want, what I maybe, and what, again, unfortunately had to stay home. After that, I separated my want pile into even smaller piles. I separated it into long sleeve t-shirts, into dresses, sweaters, leggings, pants, etc. I then looked in those piles to see if there was multiples of things, say like the similar white t-shirt, and I decided to leave one of those home to save room in my suitcase. And of course you always have to bring tonks with you. So I decided to pre-pack my carry-on, but here are some preview of techniques that I use. Rolling and definitely stuffing your shoes with clothes. Now on to the big suitcase. Don't mind me, and I'm just checking that the camera's actually on. So I first start out with the clothes that I know I absolutely will want to bring. This is a very good technique because if you end up packing your suitcase and not everything is going to fit, you don't want to put stuff that you're willing to leave at home at the bottom of the suitcase, because then you have to unpack everything. But I do prefer the technique of rolling. I find that my clothes are less wrinkled in the end and I can definitely fit more. Now, of course, you don't want this to be a 3-hour video, so let's speed this up a little bit. Another tip is to pack your bulkier clothes at the bottom of your suitcase, because you will see later in the video that packing your smaller stuff later you can fit into the little crevices that are still open. So I started off with my pants and then I moved on to my heavier jackets and then my heavier dresses, etc. And of course, when you're leaving for a year, you have to make sure you say goodbye to all of your lovely animals. And this is Georgie. He's the cutest puppy. Well, he's not a puppy. He's old. He's 13. But he's still the cutest dog in the world. Okay, so don't laugh at this next one, but I find it really does help. Feel free to step into your suitcase and smush everything down. It gets rid of all the air pockets and creates a nice even layer for your next rolling of clothes. So this is my favorite packing tip, stuffing your shoes with small clothing. So it not only uses all of the space in your suitcase, but it also helps your shoes keep their shape, because you know Customs loves to handle our luggage with care. So I know you shouldn't have favorites with your animal, but this is my favorite baby. Her name is Luna. after you start to get a few layers of clothing in, I would suggest layering your clothes in the opposite way. This is just to utilize all of the available space. Now, are we sure we can't fit Luna in the suitcase? Let's see. Nope. So now I've started to put in my shoes, and again, a very helpful tip is to put them in crisscross of each other. I guess that's the way best to explain it. You just kind of want to fit it in as a jigsaw puzzle. I think that's a little better. So again, like I mentioned before, saving the smaller items for the top is more helpful because they can fit into little tiny holes like that blue t-shirt. Once you've reached the top of the suitcase, just again, make sure you can actually shut it at the moment. But at this point, you want to try and lay everything as flat as possible. This will help with the zipper closing. So I saved a lot of my jackets for last because those are easy to smush down when they are flat. And of course, bras. I also saved a couple things that were fragile to put at the top so I could smush it into the clothes. Again, lay everything as flat as possible. And we're finally at the end. Now, I know this is a cliche tip, but sitting on it really does help. Again, it smooshes all of that unwanted air out of your suitcase. But this is the moment of truth. Will it shut? And I think I did it! Well, you guys, this is how I packed my whole life into 2 suitcases and a backpack. The journey to London was tiring. I guess that's the best word to describe it. Till next time, say bye!